Alright, this lady ordered all these groceries, all that water, all these groceries, the groceries we filling up in this buggy, and she only wanted to pay $7 for some delivery. Damn! And she stated that she lived upstairs in some apartments. So y'all already know what I did. I brought her shit back to the store.
Got him. We fucking got him.
I'm not carrying all this shit up no fucking steps in no apartment for no $7. She got her goddamn mind. Plus all, she got 175 items. Not gonna happen. See, this is why y'all need to learn how to pay your drivers a tip. See, I don't mind bringing this shit back to the store. We're gonna need more buggies. So you gotta imagine, walking through the grocery store, she got 1 cart full, 2 cart full, this cart about to be full, plus all that. She could been walking around the grocery store with 4 buggies. I'm not doing all that for no $7.
What's up, you guys, and welcome back to Tasty with the Tea. So today I want to get into a topic that's been kind of all over the place. People have some mixed feelings about it, and so I want to kind of talk about it a little bit. So the fact of the matter is that there's been a lot of controversy around tipping gig workers. And when I say tipping gig workers, I mean like your gig workers that do Doordash, Uber Eats, Walmart Spark, Instacart, things of that nature. Service-based workers. More specifically, I want to talk about why, if you're using these services, you do need to tip your driver, right? It's like the right thing to do, right? Tip your driver. They're obviously doing a service for you so that you don't have to go out and do X, Y, and Z or shop for X, Y, and Z groceries or go out into the public or whatever. They're obviously doing you a service. Now, I know, a lot of people, including myself, I have ordered from DoorDash. And of course, I do tip. We're hungry, we're in a rush. Maybe you're just tired or, you open up the app for food delivery or groceries, right? And it's super convenient. But, the one detail that a lot of people overlook is tipping. Let's start with the basics, okay? We all know that the gig economy is huge now. You can get food delivered and groceries dropped off at your doorstep, and you can even have somebody pick up your laundry with the tap of a button. But here's the thing that folks that are not doing these jobs, they don't understand that these people that are delivering these items, they're considered independent contractors. So that means that they don't get a regular paycheck with benefits and sick pay days and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So they're hustling pretty much every delivery, every order, every trip, you know what I'm saying? And they're hustling for that tip pretty much because that's what's going to help, their income for the day or help their goal for the day or whatever. And if you're not tipping, you're kind of doing them a disservice. They're doing you a service and you're doing them a disservice. You might be thinking, okay, but I paid the delivery fee. Doesn't that cover it? They do have like on these apps where you have to pay like a service fee, a delivery fee, all this different stuff, right? Doesn't that cover it? Well, and you may be thinking that it's not your responsibility to pay extra or tip. And while I get it, it can feel like a lot to juggle those extra costs. The service charge and the delivery fees, okay, it doesn't go to the person that's like delivering your stuff or shopping for your items. That usually goes to the company. And I know a lot of people may be saying, well, you need to be taking it up with the company and not with the customer. But that still doesn't justify the fact that you didn't tip. A lot of gig workers have started to speak up recently about how and when people don't tip, whether it's on DoorDash, Uber Eats, or Instacart, right? It can make a whole, gig economy not worth it. And if, the workers are complaining about people not tipping and, they're getting less and less and less people to actually do these deliveries, the whole experience just kind of collapsed. You're going to have to go get your own groceries or your own, items because there won't be anybody doing it. Of course, there will always be somebody that will want to do it, but Some drivers and shoppers say that after factoring in gas and car maintenance and the time it takes to get you to and from that person, they're often left with barely anything from their earnings, right? Because think about it, if you're doing this every day, you're putting a lot of that money back into gas. You're putting a lot of that money back into maintaining your car. I used to do Doordash all the time, and when I tell you, I went through so many tires because my tires would go bad so fast because I was doing so much Doordash. The wear and tear on my tires. And then, not to mention the times where I would get nails in my tires, right? The driver is barely left with pretty much anything. Like, they don't pay much on Doordash. I think, on Doordash, the base pay is $250. But then it also depends on the area that you're in. But down here in the South where I live, it's $250. The base pay is $250. So, if you're not adding on an extra, XYZ, then it's not really even worth it. And so what happens is the items, they end up sitting, especially if you're doing DoorDash, right? So the items, they end up sitting inside of the store.
Again, y'all know this shit headed, right? Hello, garbage.
Look at the non-tippers orders, fam. It's been sitting there for 2 hours. No tip, no food.
Because nobody is going to pick it up, especially if there's no tip on it. It doesn't motivate them to pick it up. So when people say that they're just going to skip the tipping part, well, that could be the difference between, that driver continuing to do gig work or throwing in the towel because it's not worth it. It's not very profitable anymore. They're tired of people not giving them tips for the hard work that they do. There was this one lady who said she took an order for $15 and they didn't even tip her. Check this out.
For $15.95, I had to go to Square Lake and Franklin to pick up a pizza, and then to the Dollar Tree down the street from the mall to complete the delivery after it's taken me an hour to get there because of rush hour traffic. To complete the delivery, and this person tipped $0 on both orders. How do you do that to people? How do you allow someone else to use their gas and their time and you give them nothing? It doesn't matter what the company pays them. How do you, in good conscience, say it's okay for me to tip nothing? Public service announcement for you people out there that use delivery services from whatever restaurant and whatever platform. Learn how to tip. If not, get your lazy ass out there yourself and go get your items. To allow someone to spend whatever time it takes, whatever gas it takes, and you give them nothing. I just heard Charlamagne the God say today, it is time for us to go back to shaming people. Shame. Shame, shame. And you worked at General Motors and you gave $0. And it took me an hour to get to you because you ordered your stuff during rush hour traffic. Shame. Shame on you and shame on everyone else that's like you. Put y'all on the island by yourselves and get the fuck out of our society.
The fact of the matter is that if you don't tip, right, and I'm not saying that you should tip $100. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, if you have it, then just, give it. Many gig workers are deciding to leave the field of gig work entirely because it's not sustainable without those extra tips. And then the next time you need food or groceries delivered, you might not have as many drivers available or any at all because you didn't tip. And so now they're not motivated to do the app anymore. They're not motivated to do the deliveries anymore. And I get it. Being a mother, I understand that, sometimes you may not have, extra money to tip somebody. Like this one lady who said, she ordered food on DoorDash and she didn't tip. And the driver actually had the nerve to like press her about the situation. Like, you didn't tip me. I'll never probably come back this way ever again. You guys check this out and I'll come back with the rest of my commentary.
But you said I had to tip you. You said no. You said I had to tip you, right?
I asked you a question. Do you think this is a free delivery service? It's not.
Okay, I didn't say that, but I don't have to tip you if I don't want to. Now I said that I do membership. That means well, you need to contact them and let them know that no. You need to be informed about your job. You need to be informed. Okay, well y'all have membership where you can pay at least $8 or $15 or whatever a month, which is what I do. So okay, well you need to know about your own job. No. Okay, well you need to let them know that, because what you came at me is not right. You need to go to the boss, whatever boss that is that you work for, not this one, baby, because I paid for my pizza.
I don't even know what that is.
Okay, well you need to be informed about your own job. Obviously you need to be informed, not me, boo.
I ordered from Doordash too at home.
I don't care what you do. You don't want your job, do you?
I don't care about this job.
Well then, if you don't care, then work somewhere else.
You need to look at my tag, baby. I ain't worried about this shit here.
Okay, so why you doing it?
Y'all black people think that this shit is
Okay, no. You're black. You said you're black, right? Well, you should understand that sometimes we do struggle. So if I struggle, yeah, you be considerate of that as well. So if I order a pizza for me and my child to eat, it's a reason for it. So be black and understand that people struggle as well.
So in situations like this, I kind of have to agree with both parties, because as the woman stated that was recording, she said that she ordered a pizza for her and her son. And she mentioned that she was kind of struggling. So, I mean, I can understand that. But at the same time, it's like, if you're, in such, need, right? And you're in so much need that you can't tip, then why even use the service in the first place? But see, then I'd have to question you as a driver, right? So that's why I said, it can go both ways. You know what I'm saying? The person didn't tip, but also the driver, you accepted the order, right? So when they send out these orders on Doordash and when they send out these orders on Uber Eats and things like that, they do tell you the amount of money that you're going to make, right? Now, granted, it's the amount that has, whether or not a tip is included. Like on Doordash, it'll say whether or not there was a tip included in that total that they're showing you. And they also have the option to go back inside of the app and add a tip later. So to kind of like press her about why she didn't tip, I wouldn't have done that, okay? I just simply wouldn't have accepted the order. If the order was too low of an amount, I just wouldn't have accepted it. And my acceptance rate would have just been a hit, because I wouldn't have taken the order. I wouldn't have taken the order. Like, I would have just let it sit there, and somebody, that really wants to take it, they would have taken the order. You know what I'm saying? I want you guys to check out these gig workers that are basically saying how they're getting tired of taking people's orders and then not tipping. You guys check this out and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Also turn on that bell so that you know when I post a video. Until next time, I'll catch you in the next one.
People aren't good people. This person with the name, like, I'm not even gonna say the name, just the ghetto name. Y'all are horrible people. You guys just aren't good. Like, for you to literally not tip $1. So this order I'm delivering for $2, guys. I'm trying to remain top dasher. Like, enough is enough. You guys are just terrible people. I hope you understand that nobody wants to take your order. You guys are absolute losers. You guys don't deserve to eat, okay? You deserve to starve. And, it sucks because, like I said, I got to take these orders because that's the only way for me to remain and have access to deliver. So you guys pray on that. Literally, you guys are terrible. I hope you guys understand that, and I hope you guys change your way, because this ain't good.
After I did Doordash for a couple months, I thought to myself like this was a waste of time, because most of the money I'm making from Doordash is going straight to my gas. And also, I'm beating up my car, putting all these miles on my car. For what? For what? It's just a little bit of money. It's a little bit extra money. Like, you're not making that much money from Doordash. And also, it do depend on where you live, because where you live can play a big part in how much money you can make in Doordash. Where I live is pretty decent, but it's not the best. So most of the time, DoorDash isn't even worth doing, in my opinion. And whenever people ask me about DoorDash and how it is, I just tell them not to do it.
If you're gonna live in a house, 3 cars in a driveway, and you order from DoorDash and you don't tip, you're an asshole.
I just don't understand how people want somebody to deliver their food and they don't want to tip. You trust somebody with your food and you don't want to tip? I just had 3 orders on Instacart. You already know the one with the most shit didn't tip. I look at the thing 0. Like, that's crazy. You had the most shit, 9 bottles of wine, and you ain't even fucking tip. The people with the less orders tip. Like, I don't understand that shit. I don't want nobody delivering my food, bitch, and I ain't gonna tip their ass. So guess what? You might have a surprise waiting on you.
And that's the exact reason why I hate DoorDash. Y'all, I got this woman Chipotle in my hand. Why the fuck she told me to go to the pool, past the pool, and then to her house? I'm so lost, y'all. And it's a nice residential neighborhood. I don't know. I'm about to leave her Chipotle on the ground. Like, this don't make no sense.
And I'm really starting to get fed the fuck. Matter of fact, I'm deleting the fucking app. As soon as they give me my money, I'm deleting the fucking app off my phone.